Welcome to Reaper Life 2, Episode 21. In this episode, we do Litany of the Dead in Upper Necro on Reaper 10 Skulls, and we are level 15. And today I have with me Nimvin Dirge-Singer. Thanks for being with me, buddy.
Hey, how you doing, dude?
Nice hand bomb. You know
Thank
what?
you.
It's just going to sit there.
Yeah,
But that's cool. So, Nimvin, what do you think of the series so far?
I think it's hilarious. I really enjoyed this time around because it feels like socially we all get along and we play off each other in ways where it's way more entertaining than the some of the episodes in season one where it felt kind of quiet. You know what I mean? Like we were really into the game, getting really challenging ourselves. But now I feel like our crew we bonded socially. Well, not necessarily gameplay wise as fast as we did socially. We are just a bunch of friends really enjoying what we're doing and really enjoying this project.
Yeah, I feel you on that. The way we came together as a social group was definitely uh, more cohesive and happen sooner than coming together as a group like play style.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna call you out on something. The last episode was R10 Ghosts of Perdition, and like I said in the intro, after we did that on R7 in Real Life One, we said never again because it was so bad that it was just wasn't even fun. Like we got the completion, but it was just like res cake after res cake, and it was just beyond fun. And so when we were discussing doing Ghost of Perdition, I just wanted to do it on R7, and you didn't even want to do it on R7.
Yeah. I you were there, and but the audience needs to know. Rewatch that episode. That episode, or if it was even posted, I don't
It
even
wasn't. We did
remember.
not post that video. It was horrifying.
Yeah, well, there's a reason, and the reason is that I would like to say 25, maybe even 40% of the resources I spent on Reaper Life One was just in that quest alone.
It was disgusting. I mean, like I said, it was beyond fun. It was miserable. I mean, we got it done, but afterwards I just was ashamed of myself.
But you know what? I'm glad that we did Reaper R10 because it felt easier than the R7, and then on top of that, I like there was a part if you watch the video where I'm saying we're gonna do this. Like I was like, wait, this is a lot easier than last time we tried this.
I remember when we were talking about what difficulty that we were doing in this series, a lot of times it came down to like, this is the time to go for it. That all six of us are together. That when are we going to be in this position again where we got a static group and we can really go for it? And that a lot of times that's what pushed us to like let's just do R10 because we're not going to have another opportunity anytime soon.
Yeah, well, and I was always thinking in my head once we get to level 12, R10 should be kind of like the standard, because a lot of us would have our insta kill capabilities and such, and there really wasn't no excuse to at least try R10 as we level up. What really surprised me is how many R10s we did prior to level 12, and I'm really proud of that.
And we did a lot before 12, and that was that was really awesome. But level 12 was definitely a turning point once we got tier 5 enhancements, and it was the majority R10s after that. In fact, it was at level 12 that we started that 25 quest run of 25 R10s in a row that lasted until level 15. And but we do a lot of the R10s after that, except at the very end, I know like that the very like last day or two, we were pretty exhausted and we were ready for it to be over. As much fun as we were having, I remember, and there was some other reasons which we'll talk about as we get closer, but we were ready to just ratchet some of those quests down to R8. as
Yeah,
we coasted to the finish line.
I would say that's the hugest difference between the Reaper Life 1 and 2 was how the group felt towards the ending. I felt at Reaper Life 1 towards the ending, I was very like, I don't want this to end. This was a really amazing experience. Well, in Reaper Life 2, I kind of felt like uh like it was a long road.
It was. Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying, and like I said, there's another factor that's very significant, which we're gonna mention in a couple episodes from now, that really changed up things for us. And it was not necessarily it was not a bad thing per se, but it was just something unexpected, and it really kind of threw a wrench into things.
Yeah. And there's a lot of crazy things that happened, and a lot of unexpected things. Some people had to do family vacations. It but like in Reaper Life 1, you were working, so it wasn't like before. We didn't have a long wait and hard grind and focus. This time it felt a little bit like I was a little bit tired.
Yeah, it was definitely exhausting. So you and I talked, we're talking recently, and we're talking just a little while ago too about how, like on our end, we're done. Like we're in the next life, and it's similarly feeling to like what happened after Reaper Life One. Like we all went our separate ways, and it's kind of sad because like I miss running with the crew as much. Like obviously we're all still friends and still guildies, but people level at different rates, or some people had to take breaks and different things, and so it's kind of sad in that respect. But at the same time, just like after Reaper Life One, you and I are still running together.
Yeah,
And we're
yeah,
the only ones that kept going. Like after Reaper Life 1, you and I ran 22, 23 lives together, with other people sort of coming and going, running with us here and there, but it was you and I every single life, and then that didn't end after Reaper Life 2.
and I really think it's the search for the Red October that keeps us together.
So that's another thing that was mentioned right before we started recording is what makes us work together so well.
I don't know. Like I have a feeling that I listen to you, but I also am. I'm just the right amount of entropic chaos that's entertaining for like we just work together. Like we're like puzzle pieces that just somehow connect. And then you do the whole puzzle and you realize like, oh, those puzzle pieces aren't supposed to connect, but they do somehow.
See, I was thinking maybe it was your hair care products, but I guess I haven't really thought about it that much.
Oh yeah.
It's funny though because and we had talked in the past that you came back right before Reaper Life One. You came back from a really long break from the game, and you were in High Lords many years ago, and then you were maybe in the guild for a year or so, maybe a year or two, and then you left and went around to a bunch of other guilds, and then took a big long break from the game, and then came back to High Lords, and when you were originally in High Lords many years ago, we didn't really get along. But now we're like running together every life. It's pretty funny.
Well, I came in late, and like you were already in High Lords for a year. As you probably had your own social group, people that you know, people that you trust, and I was literally a noob when I joined the game because I was new.
I don't think it was that you were new though. I think it had more to do with like probably like I was like about 40 something. I was about 40 years old or getting close to my 40s, and like you were like practically right out of high school.
Yeah, I was 20.
Yeah, so that's a big age difference, and now I mean you're quite a bit older than that, right? Didn't you just turn 28?
Yeah, I'm 28 and very single, ladies.
That's a big difference between 20 and 28. So I'm
Oh
more
yeah.
mature, you're more mature.
Well, that's relative.
Okay, Nimbin, is there anything else you want to talk about in this intro?
There's only one thing I would like to say, and that's uh, how can I live without you?
See, I thought you were going to say it's better to burn out than fade away. Well, Nimbin, thank you for being with me, and let's get right to R10 Litany of the Dead.
All right. Spoiler alert.
We're just going to do R10 for this one.
Just R10? Okay. Perfect. Also, I really regretted staying up last night this morning.
Remember that time that we stayed up way too late doing an R10 Inferno of the Damned, and you were so tired, and Mom was sleepwalking.
I got up, right? I came into this room and I had left my fan on all night, so it was fucking like an ice box in here for starters. But that was okay. I had my blanket and I sat down on my chair and I was like nodding back off. And I was like, oh my god, this is not good. But I only had like a 2-hour work day, evidently, so that was nice. I wish I could have woke up late and did it like at, you know, noon instead of 10.
8 days a week.
We do this?
I don't know, can we?
Do I need to prepare?
Yeah, but not in this first room.
Okay, well.
Fear?
Fear.
I'm gonna stand in the corner over here then, not prepared.
Just jack that frog for $8,000. What in the hell is left? Oh fuck it.
Light bearer.
Light bearer.
Could I get a top off, please?
Yep.
Can I get my house back?
Oh fuck, I got earthquake now, I forgot.
Oh, Mama, did you get deadly weapons this level, or is that...
Oh,
No, I don't have it yet.
dumbass me forgot to prep my level 8 spells. Oh well. Remind me of a shrine.
Yeah, I think it's 16 actually. You get the same level you get Blade Bearer and that, whatever that level is.
Pull this shit through
15
before
for
we go
the
across,
first starting
please.
spell.
Make sure
Oh,
you
right. Yeah, she probably took Blade Bearer.
don't trigger
I
the
took
traps.
blade barrier.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I would too first.
Here they come. Prepare, Mickey. Pull them back. Get out of line of sight, guys. Okay, these mobs are being very uncooperative.
Why don't we charm one of these undead
They're
with
beating
control
something on
undead?
the other
Right, I
side.
could charm them if you want.
They're
I thought
looking
we were
the other
going.
side, the other way.
I
Go
just,
ahead
like,
and try what we...
there we go. Fuck, it triggered.
Stop triggering things, Ginger. Get me so triggered.
I just don't like dealing with these guys while we're trying to jump through the traps, so I like to get rid of them before we go over.
And just wait a second to kill each other, probably.
You should really save your turns.
Yeah, there's no shrine here.
Yeah, that room will be a bitch. We'll need him there.
You know, you're the one that told me to be prepared.
Yeah, turn but don't turn, dude.
Why are these traps
Do you
not
have-
triggering?
Do you have the enhancement that regenerates turns?
Is there an enhancement for that?
Yeah.
Wow, who knew?
Worst case scenario, I'll shrine.
No.
Remnant.
I can still shrine. I can't shrine into shrine in here, but I can still shrine.
Shining light like a diamond.
Definitely save your turns.
Man, the internet sucks in my brother's room. It's like in the same house. It shouldn't be going this crazy.
Also, don't use your turns on shadows when we get into the ambush room, because I can insta-kill those.
And don't use your turn on the undead.
And wash your hands before you eat.
And turn after and before every meal. Oh great, I'm already fucked by this Katang Uza. I can't attack or anything.
Well, it looks like you can die.
I need a restoration.
You have a lot of needs.
Oh, I have one need. I've been just talking about it for a minute.
I didn't hear once. You need a rest still. Since you said it.
I said I got fucked over by Kai Tang Peruza, which he does tons of stat damage. And I said, oh, so I
For
cannot
all I
attack.
know, that could have been him smacking the shit out of your HP.
Well, I was testing
I'm gonna need
Alright.
you to
the
be more
legendary
clear.
compliance earlier,
I need a restoration.
and I put the displacement proc on it, and it procs quite a bit. I think I'm gonna use it on Ginger Spice for a final build
Wait,
for
what?
endgame. The legendary compliance, the new, the new helmets that you can add the madness thing to them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it procs a lot. At least the displacement one procs all the time.
Yeah, dude, that displacement one is boss, dude. It really is.
So I'm gonna use that for Ginger. I mean, that's a general potency item. It's gonna give me massive intimidate. Although
Yeah,
it's,
Any
it's fucked
restoration?
up because it says it gives you 10 to alluring skills, but it actually gives it 9.3. So all your skills show up as like, 114.3. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I saw that forum post.
Thank you for the grease. Appreciate you. See, and you thought you couldn't contribute anything here.
I do what I do.
You do what you do. There's some wise words, folks. You better write that down.
Do what you can do when you can do it.
Perhaps my wounding blade of puncturing will do some damage here.
What if he said it like Sean Connery?
Was Kai Tang Peruza?
What if Kai Tang Feruza was played by Sean Connery?
Bah! Taste the fury of my unholy first weapon of maiming. I'm Kai Tang Peruza, slayer of 6 swords. Yes, slayer of 6 swords. That's something he would know. My paralyzing power, sword of power, I will certainly finish you off. I got a very good deal for it, you know. You get a little more spell points now with that power boost. It's a very rare. Meet your end at the edge of my vocal blade of destruction. You can't even get power on weapons anymore, can you?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Nope, but you can put it on shields.
That is a very rare sword. My weakening sword of enfeebling will leave you begging for mercy. Perhaps my wounding blade of puncturing will be more effective. Yes, be helpless against Kantang
I already
Faruza,
gave you a
slayer of the
resto.
6 swords.
And a heal. And you're still helpless?
No, I'm good now. But his enfeebling sort of wounding, whatever Meister said.
Whatever Meister said.
You had him begging for mercy.
Yes, I was begging for. Actually, I was begging for restoration, so he wasn't entirely accurate.
Meet your end at the edge of my vocal blade of destruction. Was that 4 swords? I'm waiting for the other 2. I think he had like a dwarf bane sword somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
think it's
staying the fuck
Vorpal.
away from that.
Vorpal of Dwarf Bane.
AK prejudice bane against dwarves.
Curse spewing.
I may underestimate you, but this curse-spewing sword of greater dwarf bane will blah 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 blah. Time for some music.
I need to meditate.
This is like
Sweet.
one of those 1970s Batman things where after we kill the villain, we get together and play music and dance.
This is one of those I need to check a pot situation. Because although I have 31 turns.
Actually, from here on out, you're going to be turning. Like, once we get to that green room, that's where we need you to have turns.
Dun, dun, dun. So you mean that room that I'm gonna get one shot at after I clear like one round?
Mickey, do you have that enhancement that regenerates your turns?
Prepare, Mickey.
Oh, that's a good idea. You should prepare.
Hey, Mickey, do you have the enhancement that regens your preparation?
I'm not seeing that shadow get insta-killed yet, Ginger.
You're about to. Boosh.
About
Boosh?
time.
What language is that?
Babushka.
Babushka?
It's Kate Bush.
Grandma!
I hope everybody's in. Gotta step in to win.
Yeah, too far in.
No, don't waste your turns on one mob. Unless it's like a champion caster or something.
Unless it's a SpongeBob.
How many fucking turns do you need in this one round?
How many fucking turns do you have?
A lot.
That's
You're
not
gonna
a
need a
number.
lot. Wow, I just got
Well,
1,000
what?
damage done to me.
Famine!
I won't go over there and turn them then. Got 28 turns.
Yeah, you're gonna use them all.
Fear
Here.
Reaper.
Look at all these mobs.
Hold
Yay,
it down.
IPS!
I had to ask Lucky what IPS meant. She talks about it all the time.
Bunch of Carney. Carney up.
Remnant down there.
Famine's on me.
You could charm that Carney, that'd be great.
Yay, we're almost there. 1/3 away.
Bye bye, family.
Plague
Carney's
Reaper.
free.
Jesus.
We're gonna have
it's
to
like,
kill these Reapers.
Holy, look at them all.
These Reapers
Or
got
they're
no
gonna keep on
morals and
piling.
nothing to do.
Oh, I'm ready for race.
Oh, are you?
But like we can't just keep these Reapers around because they're just gonna keep on piling up. Here's a song about it. Oh,
Ow.
you jerk! I just got
Okay,
raised.
we're dead. We are so fucking dead right now. We just lost.
Charm a couple of them.
Yeah, charm some undead.
Ooh.
But I'm doing what you wanted. You know, conserving mana
We're 2/3 done.
turns. Because evidently that was imperative.
Didn't expect that many Reapers.
Oh, I expected a lot more.
Really?
Ender.
You can probably stone that skeleton. But this is going to be a moment where we just gibbers past, probably. Oh, wow, we already got 2 lit.
Yeah.
I said 2/3 the
The
way
stone
done.
didn't last.
Mickey's ready for Rose.
Oh, he got me.
Mickey is ready.
Chinks will have to get you.
That's okay, don't panic. We got him right where we want him.
Thank ya.
We're done.
We're open.
Wow.
That's what I'm talking about.
So for the record, I still have 23 turns.
Look
Yeah,
at
well,
all
that's
the
because
floating
you were
Reapers.
dead.
Dude. You're dead
Yeah,
that
but
time.
it's, you were telling me not
He
to
was
turn
probably
just
turning a
one
bunch
mob.
of shit before it ever spawned.
Okay, here's my
Like the
response to
Inferno
that,
effect?
Mickey. Take notes. Meow, 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 meow.
Don't turn just one mob, you're gonna run out.
I think that's what happened. He killed a bunch of them preemptively with the fucking turns.
Well, look at my kills. You'll be able to find out that way. Only 22.
Not that many.
I thought mobs
I guess it's a
continuously
fast
respawn
cycle.
here. But apparently
They
they
do.
don't.
Oh, not when it's done. When all the things done, you just clear it out and you can actually just is pretty safe.
Wow. How about that?
Why do you gotta know stuff?
God, I'm so glad I conserved my turns.
Me too.
Drank
So
a pot.
since we're on R10, am I gonna be making the deep dive?
No.
That means he's videoing it.
We're doing videos?
Wait, didn't consent to any pornography.
Woo! Mickey
Remnant.
D's. Use heal and I'm back around the corner. But I guess I can pop my head out.
Remnant. To your left, Ginger.
Thank ya.
I already got that one.
Alright.
Oh, prepare.
No, I was told not to use my turn
Wait, this is the
No,
end.
you can
turn.
you can use
on
turns now.
shadows. I was told explicitly.
No, I said save
Don't
them for
listen
the
to
ambush.
Ginger. He's a ginger.
No. Explicitly. Don't bother with the shadows, because I can kill those.
At what point
Good to go now,
do
Mickey.
we ever listen
I
to
release you
Ginger?
from all bonds.
Sweet, I'm Edoran.
I hope you never get a genie, Ginger. You suck at wording shit.
I got the best words.
You'd probably ask the genie to make you a sandwich and be turned into a Reuben.
Oh, make me a sandwich. Ooh, for your sandwich. Okay. Don't panic. I got this.
Seriously, you're so bad at it, you'd wish for a girl to wake up, a girl in your bed every morning and get turned into one.
I think the only way you can really avoid any of that is probably speaking another language, because like there's language out there that are very specific, and then like English, it goes like we decide to put multiple meanings behind different words.
That or spend about $2,000 on a lawyer to draw up this contract for one fucking wish.
Or
If we have two wishes, my first wish would be that.
you want more wishes?
No, my first wish is for a lawyer to make a better wish. For my
So
first
you
wish,
want a lawyer to make a better wish than you made?
for my first wish, I would like to wish for a legal team to help me word a perfect wish, Genie. And they will do this for free,
Oh, hey, look, I've got point number 19.
and they will all think I'm funny.
Congrats.
Who would have thought? Who would have thunked it?
A genie? Woo!
Fuck yeah. 20 minutes. Great job, guys.
Hell yeah, dude.